What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wavey and we're back with another banger. I'm gonna show y'all two different ways on how to make this build. Now, one is a more fast type build. Like, it's the same build, but it's faster. They ain't gonna be able to post up as well. The other one's a little bit slower, but you're gonna be able to have way more strength in the guards. I have the one with more strength. I wanted to make a unique build that I hadn't really ever did. And I've never put strength on a build ever. And it is kind of fun, but at the same time you are slower, so keep that in mind when you're going to make this build. But we're gonna hop straight into it. You can make this build at power forward, small forward, shooting guard, or point guard. But if you use any other position, you're not gonna get this name. So I went with power forward just to get this name, but you might want to try the other ones. You might get more badges, you might get better stats, whatever. But we're gonna go with power forward today. I'm gonna show y'all the one that I made first. We're gonna go with the more blue than green pie chart for this build. Now, when you come down to your physical profile, instead of going with speed, I went with the speed vert pie chart. So not speed vert, my fault. The speed strength pie chart, and this is what we're rocking with. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these attributes real quick. All you gotta do is follow what I'm doing. We're not gonna upgrade our driving layup. I don't know why I put that up. We're gonna take our standing dunk down to 81 right there. Max our three, max our midi, max post fade, then take it down to 85. Ball handle all the way up, post control all the way up. We're gonna take our pass accuracy up until we get 14. As soon as we get 14, we're gonna chill out, go to interior, perimeter, lateral, and we're going to take down perimeter down to a 61, off defensive rebound all the way up, and block all the way up. And there you go. So you have 17, 14, 14, and 6 right there. Pretty good badge layout, especially for a 6'7" post scorer. Now, for the body type, I went with defined. You can go with whatever you want, but I wanted that bigger look because, you know, I'm a 6'7" post scorer type build. So I'm going to lower my height all the way down. You're gonna see everything goes up. So we got a 74 speed, 74 acceleration, and a 60 vert. We also have a 75 strength at being 6'7". So any guard that we go up against, we're bullying them. So I went with this right here. You also see we got a 73 ball control, so we get the dribble moves that we need. We get the LeBron escape package, which gives us the AI hop back. That's all we need on this build. Now for weight, I really didn't know what to do, because if you max it out, you can get a really high strength, but I didn't want to max it out because I feel like I'm losing too much speed. My build's already gonna be kind of slower. I didn't want to lower it though, because then my strength pretty much just goes way down. So instead of doing any of that, I went with 103 right dead in the center. So if you don't have your stuff on the metric system, just keep it at the exact same weight and you'll have my build. So I have a 75 strength. Now, the reason I didn't want to go too low on my strength is because when you max out your wingspan, it goes even lower. So now I have a 74 speed, 74 acceleration, 72 strength, pretty all around. So I'm gonna leave it right here. You see, we also get contact dunks. We get to keep the LeBron escape package. We get a 71-3. We're all around on offense, so we're good. I'm gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna have the post takeover option right here. And this is what I went with. I went with the post facilitator with some pretty good strength. Now I'm gonna show y'all the speed version real quick. All right, so everything's the same, but this time I'm gonna click the speed pie chart right here. Now, when it comes to attributes, it's pretty much gonna be the same. You're gonna wanna do the same thing. I mean, you can change it up if you want. If you don't want to put your standing dunk up, maybe you just wanna do post hook and driving layup, something like that, you can. But I'm gonna upgrade everything the exact same, and we're gonna do it again. But this time, you're still gonna get post take and all that, but you're going to be more of like a ISO type build that can post up if he needs to, I guess. So with this build, you're gonna have way more speed. You're not gonna be able to post up as much. My goodness, my fault, yo. Stupid alarms going off. But you're not gonna be able to post up as much, but you're still gonna be good. So I mean, you will be able to post up on a guard if you need to, not really a center or anything like that. So we're doing the attributes the same. I'm even gonna go with defined again. We're gonna go with 2.01, and then you're going to lower your weight all the way down. Now this way, you're actually gonna end up with a 90 speed and a 89 acceleration at 6'7" with this build. You're also gonna max this all the way out. So you see your strength just really ain't there. That's the reason I didn't want to make my build this way. But low key, this is a more comp version of it. This one will be more effective if you're actually planning on guarding a guard or something. So go with that, max out the wingspan, and then go with post score and take, and boom, there you go. There's the other build. But as you can see, this time it calls me a slash and play. So that's the thing you gotta watch out with these builds. If you make one lower weight, something like that, if you really care about the name, you're gonna have to, you know, up that weight a little bit. I'm gonna go through the badges and stuff real quick for y'all, so let's hop straight into it. All right, so for the badges right here, as you can see, 17, 14, 14, 6, but I want to show y'all what I'll use. Now, if I'm using my post scoring version, I really care about post scoring, I'm going to go with these badges right here. Now, off rip drop stepper is one of the best post scoring badges in the game. If you're gonna, you know, be a post scorer, go ahead and use that. Now, one thing that you definitely want on is unstoppable. Now, I don't really know what you would want it on, but I'm probably gonna go silver. If not, every time you drop step, they spam square, you might lose the ball. Now, other than that, it really depends on how much I'm ice on, because I might use limitless takeoff. If not, I might just keep it off because I really might not need it. I'd rather go up with probably post spin technician, hook specialist, stuff like that, and then probably back down punisher. Now, if you are actually post scoring on guards or whatever, this is what you should use right here. But if not, if you're just isoing and stuff, limitless takeoff, all of that, of course, it'd be the best. Now, for our shooting badges, I really don't know how much I will fade, but I'll probably put on fade ace at probably silver, gold, something like that. I ain't really faded that much, but I'm gonna try it out soon with this build. Sniper, of course. If we're isoing a lot, stop and pop, and then hot zone hunter. After that, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I might even put on difficult shots just to see how broke that is on this build, but that's around something I'd use right there. Now, for playmaking, one thing with this build is if you make it and you get this post facilitator name at power forward, you do not get handles for days. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. But we're gonna go with unpluckable on gold because you're gonna get plucked a lot if you don't. Quick first step. Then after that, I really don't know what else we could go with. So you could even lower down your playmaking badges if you like, but I'll probably go with hyper drive or something just to make me a little bit faster. Quick chain, and then I always use like bail out or something like that. So I mean, there really ain't too much. I really wish that you would get the handles for days badge, but for some reason you just don't. And then for the defense, I mean, you really don't got much defense, but rim protector, chase down, and then with this build, I would definitely go with intimidator. You're gonna need it. If not, they're just gonna force stuff up on you, and then I'll just go with clamps or something, or you can go with rebound chaser. It really don't matter. I'll put something on like this, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show y'all my animations for this build because y'all was asking. That is how you make both versions of the build right there. All right, y'all, so here's my animations right here, and my jump shot I use for this build is D Wade, Rudy Gay, Paul George, 75-25 on the blend, 4-4 speed, so max out the speed all the way. Before our dunks, we're gonna go with straight arm tomahawks, base on reverses. Then we got the dunks that is just under the rim, like the two-hand under basket athletic. All that is your standard dunk packages, because you do get like a 90 standard dunk with this build. Now here's my SIGs. When you actually get your speed upgraded, you're going to get the quick dribble style, but off rip, you do not get that dribble style because I am slower. I use Giannis signature size up, and I use LeBron escape package. Now, when it comes to our crossovers, behind the back, all that, you have to wait till we get that 75 ball control before we can get the good ones. So I just left on the trash ones right now because it ain't no point buying the other basic ones because they're all trash too. So when we get to a 75 ball handle, we will get more, but really all you need is that dribble style, Giannis and LeBron, which you will get that dribble style when you get upgraded and you start getting faster. But that's pretty much it, y'all, when it comes to that build. I showed y'all how to make both versions of the build, all the animations for it, and even the badges. I hope y'all boys enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Make sure y'all like the video, hit that sub button if you're new. I appreciate y'all boys, and I'm out. Peace.